of YouTube just within the comments. There's a lot of it goes beyond this guide to just talk about the issues in more larger context. And what I wrote was, for some reason it's not showing up, but I wrote, this video is representative of the dialogue YouTube helps to facilitate between different communities, in this case on an international level. Not only has this man's video garnered a much larger audience through YouTube than would be available to it locally, but the comments by other users seem to have developed into numerous tangential debates on the subject. I wonder about the power of YouTube as an intellectual forum, however. Is this type of discussion truly unique to streaming video, or is YouTube merely another extension of the internet as a communication tool? Is the video soapbox more effective than text-based blogs?
Okay, great, thanks. Another one? Did you say yours was serious? Cool. What's your name?
Kina?
Yeah. That would look different from everything we've seen. I just want to say, as a film, media studies professor, the visual language of that was so different. And there's tons of videos like that on YouTube, obviously.
Well, I think that's an example of what has come to be called like the video blog, where people just take a camera, point at their face, and go ranting for a few minutes.
Yes, it is.
So.
And it's very different than things that are highly produced or in the vernacular of mainstream media. And it's a vernacular of YouTube, and it's its own genre. And it holds itself in this very complicated way against things that are highly produced. And obviously our tapes of our class right now are in the video blog genre. Just recording people that are talking in real time.
Okay, so my video is Fox Attacks Black America. I don't think it involves popular culture or any pop celebrities. I'll show you the first minute of it.
I think these civil rights leaders are nothing more than racist. They're keeping their neighborhoods and their African-American brothers enslaved, if you will, by continuing to let them think that or force them to think that they're victims, that the whole system is against them. Articulate it better, Sean. It's so sad to me.
We can't even say you're articulate. We can't even give you guys compliments.
Half of the kids in this country under 5 years old are minorities. White people are having fewer. Put it bluntly, we need more babies.
I dealt with people like this for 20 years. They will get up every day, they will kill somebody and go have some chicken at KFC.
Crime and out of wedlock birth, black folks having babies without being married and stuff like that is out of control. And it's...
Okay, let me get the point.
What did you post?
Okay, so I actually wrote this really long thing in Word first, and so when I found out about the 500 character limit, I kind of just tried to post little paragraphs in each one. Trying to find. Okay, some Shade Love 237. So I ended up making actually 2 different accounts because I found out that they would only, I guess, let you post 3 different consecutive posts, and then they wouldn't let you anymore. So I didn't really get to finish everything. I'm not gonna read it all because it is a good page of just writing. But I basically tried to stay, I guess, away from the actual video. I was talking about YouTube, and I took a stance by saying,
read it.
Okay, well, YouTube has become one of my favorite websites recently because not only do I think it's hilarious to watch people make fun of themselves, but I love watching live concerts of my favorite singer, Chris Angel's Magic Tricks. And let's face it, it's the best website to use when you're bored and have nothing to do. So then I go into the actual essay. It's gonna be on the next page also.
Okay.
Although YouTube has many times been a main website, place where you can squander many hours of your free time watching low quality home videos that scream I want attention from me because I have nothing better to do with my time. It can also be an amazing social network that keeps you up to date on the way news media presents current events.
So look at how quickly she figured out how to abuse the posting limits. I am so proud of you.
I just want to get out of They can use become active participants in changing the social structure of society as it stands today. It reflects that there's a movement in the elite percentage of folks who have access to the internet, from being idle consumers to motivated producers of dialogue and change, to reorganize the media and to attack it in the forms that have come unjustly and untruthfully to the public. Blah, blah, blah. I just really don't stand a lot.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that, it's really good, I think that the fact that, it can go into the individual home and people can, you know, really speak up instead of being like, well, you have to watch news media, and you might be able to say, like, on BBC News, you can write emails, but, like, I feel like this is such a more lively, happening place to go. I mean, I did, at the end of this whole thing, like, someone told me to shut the fuck up. So, I mean, I also now know to limit my comments, but I was saying, like, hey, you know, there was, I watched another video that was talking about NYC 070707, and it was basically saying how YouTubers met in NYC for some kind of YouTube convention, you know,
Okay.
and so that it takes from this place from inside the online community to the outside physical world, and I personally think that it's a great tool.
Okay, so I would like just everyone to hold on the kind of debate that's being expressed here, and I don't want to pose it as a debate, but sort of two sets of opinions about this question about moving from text to video and what actually can occur when we're primarily using video representation that is secondarily being supported by written word as opposed to a more typical blog, right? What possibilities does it enable? And you know, my sense from yours was that there's some, well, I don't want to speak for you.
Well, I just sort of think that, like, in a lot of ways, just, you know, not simply YouTube, but the internet as a whole has enabled this sort of an ability to have dialogues between people who would, you know, never, you know, otherwise get a chance to communicate.
Or meet.
And
Or express themselves, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And I just wonder if YouTube is like, I wonder if YouTube takes it even a step further, or if it's just another facet of the internet.
Right, I understand. Would anyone like to enter into this conversation at this point? All right? Nope? Okay, let's watch one more serious one then. I mean, you know, to me, the way that you're trying to get around the limits on textuality are very interesting, and that you're already saying, yeah, I did it once, but I'm not going to do it again, because then people yell at me. Talks about the rules and the structure, and it's very difficult. So those of you who are going to respond with videos, it's very difficult to respond in the sophisticated way you're doing with text in a video. Right? So you might want to push yourself to see if you can make video comment in that sophisticated way that Kina was trying to do by writing an essay and jamming it in to the comment function. And your name is Maya? What did you write, Maya?
Well, I didn't know exactly that we were supposed to write a lot, so I just kind of started
No, you weren't.
a little bit.
You weren't.
I said, I think YouTube is a great outlet for talented musicians, like the one in this video, who want to be heard all over the world. It allows them to publicize themselves quickly and easily. The only problem is that it's just as easy for bad musicians or singers to get a lot of publicity. And of course, and I don't say it there, but and opinions about who's good and bad is also very easily publicized. Another problem is regarding the issue of who owns the rights to any posted video, unless the person posting stars in it or filmed it him or herself.
Right. And you know, you can all go on to the statements on YouTube about ownership, and as I understand them, when you put it on, you maintain copyright, but then they have rights to that video until you take it off. And it's true about your comments as well.
And also I wanted to pose a question of what if you're copying some video of, you know, a movie that's being shown on TV.
You're not allowed to put it
You're
on.
not allowed to put it
No.
on.
you should all go in and read the statement, it's pretty short.